Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. This time around, it is the Magical Quest starring Mickey Mouse for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. My family rented this once from Blockbuster. It was one of the few games that I rented from Blockbuster back in the day. I was only 7 years old. That was almost 30 years ago, and, well, after the time of this recording, and I never really got far in it. I never got past stage 3-1. And after we rented it from Blockbuster, I never played the game again. And it's been almost 30 years. I want to play this game, and I want to beat it. So let's press start to get to the options menu. And I might as well go ahead and show off the controls as I can. So if you couldn't already tell from the demo, this is a 2D side-scroller. You jump, you fight enemies, you try to survive. You have 3 difficulties, easy, normal, and hard. And here are the default controls. Y lets you hold things and also shoot with a certain ability. B lets you jump, and A lets you change abilities. You'll be using that in conjunction with L and R, with A confirming. And of course, you can choose between stereo and mono. Anyway, might as well exit, keep the difficulty and the controls as they are. Gonna press start again, that way we just dive straight towards the grassy field. And you can either play a 1-player game or a 2-player alternating game, where players take turns getting through the game. 2-player is another Mickey, though I believe it would be Minnie in the Game Boy Advance re-release, but we're playing the Super Nintendo version, and we're going to be playing the 1-player game. Mickey and his friends are playing catch in the park. Donald is playing with an invisible hula hoop. Here comes the pitch, Mickey. Yuck. Mickey runs after the ball, hits him in the head. Pluto keeps going after it. Watch out, Pluto! Stop! Don't worry, Mickey. I'll find Pluto for you. Yuck. You're going in the other direction. You either know something I don't, or you're a coward. Worried? Who's worried? If Goofy said he'll find him, then Goofy'll definitely. He'll probably. Oh, Pluto! Here, Pluto! Where are you, pal? And Mickey falls off a cliff, bounces off a tree branch, and ends up in an unknown realm. Where are they playing catch at? I have questions now. Anyway, this is the map. It has a very cool overworld theme. We are going from this one-room house with a roof made of straw, and we're going down to that forest with that really spooky tree as soon as we press A. Stage 1, Treetops, and that wonderful Disney font. And we have our levels broken up into stages. So B jumps, Y grabs, and throws. And you can throw the bugs at enemies in order to take out other enemies and maybe get some other things. And by grabbing the berries and throwing them, they fly into the air, and you can grab them again to get to higher places. Grabbing and throwing this bird gives you a coin. This leads to me talking about the heads-up display in the upper and lower parts of the screen. From left to right at the top, you have your current score, you have your current coin count. Coins are used to buy things, though we won't be able to do that just yet. We have our current amount of time left. That goes down to 0, we lose a life. We have our current lives and our current health, and we have the high score, which is practically useless. And at the bottom is your abilities, though we only have the ability to be just plain Mickey. and I did not know that bug was going to be there. And so when I grabbed the door and I tried to throw it by pressing Y and then Y again, I basically got phased through the door. Wonderful.
Hiya! I'm looking for my dog, Pluto. Have you seen him?
Yes. Your dog was captured by the evil ruler of this world, Emperor Pete. So Mickey and his friends play catch near a cliff that leads to an unknown realm. I now have even more problems and questions. He will never give him back to you.
Emperor Pete!
He will put an evil spell on Pluto as he does all his prisoners. I warn you, his powerful magic has never been defeated. Do not attempt to rescue your dog. Save yourself. Well, we're here, so tough.
No! Pluto's my pal! I won't give up! Can you tell me where I can find this Emperor Pete?
If you insist on going, follow the Emperor's statues, one after another. These will lead you to his castle. They're placed rather conveniently. You can thank Capcom for that.
Who's Capcom?
Never mind.
Gosh, thanks! So long!
I will scatter magical boxes throughout the land. They will help you whenever you find trouble along your journey. Good luck, and beware the Emperor's magic. I cannot voice this guy to save my life. But we now have these boxes. We have the yellow ones, which can be used as not only as platforms, but as weapons, just like all the boxes. You can grab one with Y, and then throw it again with Y to break other blocks and defeat other enemies. And sometimes you'll find stuff in them like hearts and coins. We found a door. Press up in front of a door to enter it. Let's grab the birds. Let's get the coins. And by grabbing this ring, well, by grabbing that, we were supposed to get some apples, but I think we can do this again. There we go. In case you missed that jump, it can be a little difficult to get back up there. I think. You should be able to get there, though. Might as well go ahead and take the time to get more coins. The birds are still there. I suppose we can use that as an opportunity to get more coins. Now let's grab the ring. I had to press Y to grab the ring, apparently. I forget how this works. Let's try this again. Sheesh, if it's not the next part that we're going to do with this. Alright. Let's take the birds over here and get the coins. Now when we jump for the ring on that box, we press Y and hold down on it. Now we can get all these apples for points and we don't have to go back in here anymore. Sheesh. The red boxes, you can use those as weapons. And you can use it to stun the Peach Soldier. And throw them. If you jump on them 4 times, you can also defeat them that way. And we're going to grab a berry there and get some coins out of this box. And we're going to keep flying to get to here. We're going to jump off after letting go of Y. And we need to be careful with these platforms because they do disappear. But if we can get over to here, we can get more coins. And can I? Yes, I can. If you can jump off the very edge of that last cloud, you can grab this and get a crystal heart, which increases your max health by 1. I think the most hearts you can have is 10. And while you don't necessarily need to look for them, it does make things a little easier in this game. So see if you can increase your health however you can. Also, we need to be very careful here. They're the gray blocks. They just act as platforms, especially with these little spiky vines. I did not expect to jump on that bug. And now it's time to head to part 1-2. I might as well go ahead and break these. Sometimes you'll find coins, sometimes you won't. And if I can keep holding Y down like that, I can get even more coins. Now, this berry, if you jump onto the edge of it, you can kind of use it as a platform. And if you know what you're doing... Oh, no. There are some boxes up there. I believe those things get you some pretty cool stuff. Also, you want to be very careful. And, you know, not do that. I tried to give myself a means of getting up there. I really shouldn't have tried it. But anyway, we're pretty much at the end of this now. And I might as well mention that if you walk down the vine, you'll run. If you walk down any sort of slope. And if you know what you're doing, you can jump every other second. And as long as you don't change direction, you can keep running, and you can maintain that running speed. Which is something that is used by a lot of speedrunners. So this guy, he flies around. You can jump on his head. And whenever he does that dive bomb attack, when he stops to do the dive bomb attack, he will eventually latch back onto the top of the trees there and send some minions after you. And you can jump on the minions in order to stun them and then throw them at him. Of course, because I came down here with only one heart, yeah, my chances of surviving weren't all that well. Let's do this again. And this time, let's not go for the secrets, because that was pretty much the death of me right there. And let's make sure we jump over there, too, because we want to make sure that we get over here. And also, if this thing would be so kind as to speed up, and I can jump before I get squashed, that would be great. Now I have full health. Too bad I only have 2 more lives. And yeah, the berry will fall into the water there, but I'm going to see if I can keep jumping and keep running my way up to here. And there was some stuff that led to other stuff up there, and I can't get to that either. Oh well, I'm not going to show off everything. Alright. Let's take care of this guy. Let's be cautious about what we're doing here. And I can't believe he's kind of ekes you out like that, kind of fakes you out that way. Really annoying. I keep expecting him to do like a nice hearty dive, and he doesn't do that. He just kind of stops part way, I guess. And double jump. Nice. And I managed to jump on him right there. That's amazing. Can I throw you into you? Yes. That did more damage than actually jumping on his head. And now he's going to do the dive attack. And I may have to throw a minion into him one more time. And there we go. We've beaten him this time. Thankfully, the latter half of this isn't as bad as the former half. And was there anything? There was a door above that one gray block that I could have gotten to, and if we went over there, I would have been able to get some stuff, including a general store. Well, I won't be able to show that off until level 2. Well. Not like we would have been able to buy much over there anyway. Anyway, we have plenty of enemies to deal with over here. And I want to be sure that I'm out of the water. And fast. Because if you spend too much time in the water, you do start drowning and you do start losing health. Are you kidding me? I couldn't jump on that dude. I couldn't jump on that frog. Well, at least we get our health back here. And you want to be careful on the log platforms. As long as you can keep yourself dead center on them and you keep jumping, you won't have to worry about the beaver who's down there. And there are starfish, but you can easily avoid them. Just keep holding up and right and just keep jumping and you'll eventually make it. And I'm going to destroy this guy with the block now that he's stunned. And I'm going to get more coins here. Thankfully, that section was pretty easy. And now, we're going to face our first boss. The blocks that we get here will be helpful. We can also jump on his head. And there are other ways to beat this guy, thankfully. Such as the segments that come off of him. If he turns red like that, you need to be ready to jump out of his way. And I thought I could be able to hit him when he tried to hit me. Sadly, that was not the case. Are you kidding me? I can't get away from this guy. And then when he starts moving his mouth around like that, he's pretty close to death. You can jump on his head, you can use the segments of his body against him, you can still throw the blocks. And eventually, a Pete ghost will come out of this guy and you will eventually defeat him. Which isn't surprising considering that this snake looks kind of like Emperor Pete. And by beating the boss, you complete the stage. So we've completed the Treetops, we've got 10,000 bonus points, we've got 50 bonus coins. I don't know about you, but I definitely like my chances. Hopefully I can get more lives. And we're able to head to this forest. And our next destination is that fiery cave below. And this starts stage 2, the Dark Forest. You've been doing very well against the Emperor's magic, I see.
Oh, hi, wizard! What are you doing here?
I have come to give you this magic turban.
Gee, thanks! But what's it do?
With this turban, you will have the power to perform magic and to remain underwater for a very long while. This is how we get past the whole breathing underwater problem. Use it wisely, and be careful. And with that, we are able to get the magic turban outfit, which we can then grab and then start stage 2 proper. But that will have to wait until the next video. So join me next time where we go through stage 2. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!